Hello guys, how we doing today? In today's video, I am going to do a challenge, and it's for Mel from Hearts 1217. It's Mel's Winter White Challenge, and in today's video, I am going to use Winter Woodland. Now, in the challenge, there are some things that you have to do. You have to use the color purple. You got to use the color white. Snowflakes, or just one snowflake, any stamp, twine, and a CRICUT cut. So in this challenge that I'm doing, it was a little bit difficult, but I made it through and I am really happy. So I am going to use a couple of cuts, 3 or 4 cuts out of the Winter Woodland. And the first cut is going to be the trees. And then I'm going to use this snowman and this snowman. And then I'm going to use this house. Okay, so let's get started. My card size is going to be 5 3/4 inches. And it's going to be a portrait size card. So I end up starting it. And then I remember, hold on a second, I have to record it. So this is the paper that I'm using, and this is going to be the first layer. So I'm going to build my layer on this sheet, and then I'm going to add it to, no, I think I'm going to add it now, because if I don't add it now, I won't be able to fit it. So this is my card base. This is 5 3/4 inch, and this is 5 1/2. And this is going to layer right on top of that. So I'm going to get my ATG, and I'm going to glue this right down. This card is going to come out really cute. There's a lot of people that I know that's been joining the challenge, which I don't mind doing a challenge. It's always good to challenge yourself, especially when you're making something. So this is going to lay right on top. And as you see, I already started, and then I remembered that I had to record the video, so I stopped. Okay, so this is going to lay right on top. And this right here, I don't have an icicle punch, so I figured I have a pine tree from Martha Stewart border, and this is what I used, and all I did was just put it upside down, and it kind of favors and looks like icicles. So you could try and manipulate punches just to do what you want to do. And for the sentiment today, I end up using the It's a Magical Season from My Creative Time with Emma, and I end up using 2 of her stamps. I use SnowMen, Fall from Heaven, Unassembled, and Magical Holiday. And I end up already doing the inside of the card, so this is what the inside look like. And I use snowflakes, and then I end up using like the tree border on the bottom. Instead of doing it an icicle, it kind of looks like it's trees. Okay, now our first layer that we're going to end up doing, I end up cutting out of some glitter paper, and what I did, I tore it. And this is going to be my snow. So my first layer is going to go down, and I'm going to lay it down right there. So let me get my ATG, and I'm going to tape it, or I hear it, or glue it. Kind of having trouble with my ATG, but you know, who don't have trouble with it? Okay, so I'm gonna lay that right there, and that's the first one. Then the second one is a taller one, and I'm gonna layer that one right on there. And this is my first challenge that I've been doing on YouTube. Usually I do challenges for CRICUT.com or the CRICUT Circle family, which I'm a member. I've been a member to that for the past 3 years. And I've became friends, well, you know, blog friends with a lot of the ladies on there, and they are amazing. They help you with ideas, and it's just amazing. Now this is the twine that I end up using, and I made a little bow on the bottom because you're supposed to use also twine onto your card. So I did that, and I'm gonna glue this down. Okay, and I'm going to add that right on the bottom. So this is our snow, and I didn't put no glue on the side, so let me do that really quick. Oh, this is really sticky, but it's not sticking to the paper, it's actually sticking to me. Okay. And let me fix this because it kind of got offset. You know, I'm kind of new to YouTube, and I am enjoying myself doing this, creating cards for you guys. And you know, I'm not the perfect card maker, but I enjoy doing what I do. So, okay, our first cut is going to be this house, and I cut this house out at 3 1/4 inch, and I'm just gonna layer it right under here. Okay, so let me get some glue. Okay, and let me find my two-way glue. And the color is supposed to be purple and white, and she said you can use other colors too, which I'm glad, because I just couldn't see my card just being purple and white. But then again, it would be really cute if it was like an all white card. Okay, so that's gonna lay right there. And for the second layer that I got, I end up cutting these trees out. And the trees were cut at 2 1/2. And you get 3 of the trees. So instead of me putting them all together, I'm going to put them stacking up separate. So I'm going to start with the blue one, and I'm going to put it right up here. I'm going to have to clean my craft table. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, and I'm going to layer this right here. If I could just lift that up just a little bit, and I could put it right there. Okay, and the second one I'm going to put on the second snow. The glitter paper is going to act like the snow. So, I mean, if you got like some puffy paint, that will work also. I have seen a lady do that, and it is really awesome. And the puffy paint is usually for fabric, but you know, you can also use it on your card making. Okay, so I'm going to put that right under here. Let me just move it over just a tad bit. Okay, and the next tree is just going to go on the bottom, and it's going to go right under here. Just like that. Okay. If you guys don't know, Mel is from Hearts 1217, and if you would like, you can go see her videos. She does some amazing work, and I am glad I entered this challenge. Okay, next I end up cutting out these snowflakes from the winter woodland, and I cut them out at 1 inch. So I'm just gonna start laying them around. one right there. Then I'm gonna do another one right here. This one's gonna go in between this one. And then I'm gonna add another one. I cut all of these snowflakes out at 1 inch. If I probably already said that. And I think I wanna kinda, can I? No. I actually wanted that further down, but that's alright. Then the next snowflake I'm gonna get is this one. And there's just one more. Okay, and for my snowflakes, well, I already put the snowflakes down. For my snowman, I cut the snowman out at 3 inches, and this is one of them. They end up cutting out some eyes, but they're really, really small, and you could barely. So I end up drawing them. Okay, and I got this on 1 thickness of foam tape. So let me take this off. And I'm gonna layer this right here. Then this other one, I cut it at 3 inches also, and I got this on 2 thicknesses of foam tape because this is gonna go further down, and it needs to be just a little tad bit bigger than the other one. Okay, I'm just gonna layer this one right here. Okay, I kind of put some rosy chalk on its cheek, and I end up stamping the face with Peachy Keen Stamps Happy Lashes, but then after I stamped it, I noticed it was too big. It was not, it was too big of a face, so I ended up covering the mouth and I stamped only the eyes. The other one I ended up drawing the eyes in, and then this one I stamped it, and it looks alright. Then this down here, which is twine, I end up using this twine lilac, and it's from the Twinery, twinery.com, and I needed to use twine, so that's what I did. And then, you know, let me kind of, I don't like how this man is right here, so just give me a second and let me see if I could pull him up just a tad bit. Okay, I just want him a little bit higher because he was kind of messing up the design of the twine. Okay, and guys, I guess we're finished. So here goes my card for the challenge. Remember, the challenge has to be put in a video response challenge, and it has to be from Mel from Hearts 1217. So there goes my card. I hope you guys like it, and you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow now. Bye.